Our guest today is a clear indication of striving to win even when times are hard. Christine Wangari attributes passion and confidence as the force behind her business with intention of creating a mark in interior design. Welcome to Tuzidi na Hustle, a show that highlights young Kenyan entrepreneurs through their losses, lessons, and wins. I'm your host, Martin Kimathi. I hope you are having a lovely afternoon from where you are watching us from. This is Tuzidi na Hustle. Engage with us. Our hashtag is Tuzidi na Hustle, and today we are all about interior design and decor. I always thought like there are two things, but we have a professional who's gonna align everything, and she'll tell us what needs to be done when it comes to leveling up your space. With no further ado, Christine, drum rolls. Funny thing, I've always wanted to have a sit down with an interior designer.
Have you now?
I have, man.
Well,
I'm so happy.
Here we are.
Yeah, I feel like there's always a very huge misconception when it comes to interior design.
Yes.
But before we get into it, tuambie majina and what is it exactly that you do?
Well, my name is Christine. I'm also quite excited to meet you, Martin. Hey. I love Tuzidi na Hustle. Amazing show, absolutely inspirational, especially for the youth. My youth name,
you know?
Yeah, so my name is Christine. I go by the name Chris. Okay. So everyone knows me as Chris because of my YouTube channel, All Things Chris. And yes, I am an interior design enthusiast.
Wow.
I love everything to do with transforming a space.
Yeah.
I feel like just seeing that joy and pleasure that it evokes is everything to me. Yeah.
Wow. Why you like, is this something that you always wanted to do ever since you were young?
You know, funny thing is, I was always so envious of people who talk about how they made a career out of a passion. And I always wondered how that was possible, and you know, to still be able to pay your bills and do what you love. So yeah, no, this isn't what I started with. I actually studied Canadian Public Administration and Governance. I was supposed to be a political analyst.
Wow.
But I did do some electives, and I minored in digital communications, a bit of urban planning. So it did have a bit to do with this, but it wasn't until much later on in my career that I actually made it a career.
Yeah, beauty and brains, ladies and gentlemen. And before you acquired this space, I'm sure it has been a journey.
It has.
Give us a background brief, your journey ilikuwaje?
For me, I think it's when I came back home at the beginning of 2018.
From where? Sorry to cut you short.
I was in Canada. Yeah, so I went through some tragedy. I lost a spouse and a child. And yeah, you know, it was a year of therapy. Back in Toronto, I was always an intern. I was never the principal interior designer. I was always following and shadowing somebody else. But here we have our own design firm, Chris Designs, so you should come over.
You should come over. And what year did you launch it?
2020, July.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. So you're almost doing a year.
This July.
Almost.
Yes.
Now let's take it back from, you know, you actualizing this to be a business, All Things Chris.
Yes.
To become a business. Just tell us, how was it from the first step in terms of capital? Did you have even the capital? Did you have space? Was this your first space?
Even now, we still don't have capital, working capital.
That's always an issue.
We get by every day. So if you're looking for new investments, you should probably come and talk to us. These days, investments aren't just real estate, right?
True.
Sometimes you when you notice talent, you know, it could also be a way to have your investments grow. But yeah, we just started. I think what really brought us to everybody's attention was when we did Size 8's house.
Oh, it's you guys who did it. I was so wild, and Mo is a friend of mine. So
you look alike, actually.
So I texted him. I was like, "Well, I love your work. I love your house." Okay.
Yeah, it was me, and you know, I think that's the first time that everyone was like, "You need to come to my house," and it just started with consultations that now moved from consultations to being projects. And then of course, I had already started my YouTube channel back in 2019. So instead of just putting every type of content, because the reason why I called myself All Things Grace is because I really wasn't sure what I wanted to do. So I was like, all things, you know, ata kupika, makeup, everything, you know. And then, you know, I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna throw everything out there and then see what people gravitate to. And it just happened to be interior and just styling homes. And that's what everyone kept asking. Oh my gosh, iyo kiti ni ya wapi, nipatie namba ya fundi wako. And then they realize, and then I would even create mood boards, but then they realize that we save them costs when we actually help them with, you know, a project, because you get it right the first time.
Yes.
So you do need a professional sometimes just to help you and guide you through the steps. That's why it just started as a career.
Wow.
Yeah, from size 8's house and the WaJesus family.
Wow, hey, nice one. And that's power of digital.
Yes.
Tell us, how many employees do you have and how do you run your day-to-day operations?
Currently I'd say, you know, generally we have somewhere between 35 to 40, and that's the staff that's up here. And the fund is down there with Bella Furnitures. It is actually two different companies. Because here we have the design team, and then there we have the furniture team, which I manage both.
Yeah.
So.
And you have so many men employees.
It was a challenge in the beginning, you know, earning that respect, because of course, carpentry is a male-dominated industry, but with time, when they saw me, ata mimi nachukuanga tape measure, najipimia ukuta, you know, and then also, you know, when it comes to things like scale and proportion, things like how a piece will actually work with a certain wall, when now they see it happening, then there's a bigger gained respect, even for me being female in a male-dominated industry. So at this point, we are all friends. Kila mtu ana believe in the prowess of ule mwingine.
Because you also do a lot of visual videos, you know, for your work. How has it helped you in business, especially when it comes to content creation?
I feel like video marketing is amazing for any businesses that really want to showcase their product to the broader masses, because in today's world, 2021, how can you not be on social media and trying to build a business? Because to me, I felt like, you know, in order to have people who are not just around us know about what we do, we really needed to do the marketing. So it's really made us, you know, really move on fast.
And I know kuna audience wengi nyumbani, they want to know like what is it more that you do. Tunonge tu interior design, but that's not the only thing that you do. Just tell us some of the things that exactly that really happens.
Okay, so during a consultation, or
we can start from the top. Consultation, let's say like a client. How do you approach a client?
Yes.
And how do you take through a client?
So typically what happens is there are those that come to the office themselves. That's a free consultation. So if you come in and you're just trying to figure out what furniture layout should your space look like, you just bring in your photos. So we show you samples of wallpaper, fabrics, lighting. We have iPads, so we show you spaces that we've done in the past, and that helps you guide you with your own space. So I'll give you an example of this is a wallpaper collection that we have. So you can see this is a wallpaper that I would recommend for someone that wants a space that's still airy and bright. These are colors that would work, and we've used this before with a focal wall. We've also used it in the bedroom. If you guys have watched the South Sea makeover, this is the wallpaper in the bedroom.
I love the gray. There's somewhere I've seen the gray.
Yeah, it's right here, so Martin.
My dream house. This is
how gorgeous is that? It looks so nice.
It looks so beautiful.
Man caves would really look good with this.
So you are under, wow, this is really incredible. Who are some of your clients?
Well, my clients are not just high-end, but I also have, you know, the regular Joe. kila mtu ni client wangu.
Kwanza tukilio perception, interior design si ya mababi peke yake. They're making so much money.
Right, yeah, and that's the misconception that we are trying to break that notion. Anyone that follows me on Instagram knows, I show you guys, unaweza enda House of Leather, uchukweka deco plant kama aka. This is only 1,200, you guys. So the cup is 400 bob, this is 1,200. You put it together, you have a deco piece. And these books, I get them from Tao for 200 bob each.
Wow, yeah.
Of course, we do have our high-end clients that want us to travel and go get the fireplace from Dubai, furniture from Turkey. But of course, the majority of our clients are just regular people like you and I, just trying to fix up and make their spaces look pretty.
For any young guy out there, mwenye anataka move out on their own and they want to make their space, comfortable, have that appeal, just give us like a price range. What's the minimum it can cost an individual? The minimum, it doesn't have to be like the fixed price minimum. And what's the max?
That guy, I'd say, ask your mom and dad if you can use the old sofa that's in the garage or somewhere, and then come to us and then pick one of these fabric selections. We have a ton of them. Look at how beautiful and yummy these colors are. These are really high-end quality fabrics that cost as little as 500 bob a meter. So we can reupholster that old couch.
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
So it's not really cost you much, because reupholstering maybe a 3-seater might be about 35k. Then you get like a small poof like this, a small desk if they work from home or if they are students and they need a workstation. So I don't know generally how to say how much it would cost.
Do you offer any form of mentorship or classes? Or?
Yes. That is something that has been requested over and over again. There have been challenges, especially on the funds front. So again, if you're out there and you're looking for a new investment and you are a lady especially, come our way. But so funds have been a bit of a challenge getting the space, because we do have interior design classes, but right now we are doing them on an online platform. We are waiting to build our website, to have our website completed so that we can have proper Zoom classes. But yes, that works as a really great mentorship program for a lot of people that are coming from school and haven't had any real world experience. We also have interns.
Okay. Wow.
We have interns that come here for attachment, but we pay them. So nice. we make sure that they are well taken care of, and that helps with also having them gain real world experience on what it's like to handle an interior design project. Yes, so classes, definitely check them out. They should be announced on my Instagram page. Okay. And we are hoping to have a showroom in 2021, because we have 4,250 square feet, as you noticed. So the top bit, we're trying to make a mezzanine floor and have a showroom so that we can compete with those in our industry. Zile maduka kubwa kubwa. Tuko Mombasa Road, so you know which furniture shops are around us. It's all about trying to swim with the sharks.
And that's how it's supposed to be. I think that's how it's supposed to be.
Yes.
Wow, I'm so much
we can't be the village champions.
The energy here, I'm telling you, it's just amazing. Contagious. And I just feel now we need to give people now their handle. Well,
my Instagram is allthings_Chris, and actually right now we have a giveaway. I have a giveaway. If I get to 30k, once we get to 30k, akunanga ya if. Once we get to that 30k, someone is going to get a free makeover. So run and come and follow allthings_Chris, and also follow Bella_Furnitures. They do an amazing job. I have a team of great fundis that really help push my brand out there. You can also go to my YouTube channel, which is All Things Chris, and you will see so much of our work. But don't forget to check out the great workmanship by the fundis here at Bella Furnitures. And the way you can do that is by following the Instagram page Bella_Furnitures.
If you're at home, remember our hashtag is Tuzidi na Hustle. Don't go anywhere. The show continues. But right now, we'll take a short commercial break. When we come back, so much more in store. Don't move.